TNF inhibitors are a group of new drugs that have been groundbreaking in the treatment of inflammatory autoimmune diseases. Unfortunately, these drugs all have really ridiculously long names, like Adalimumab or Infliximab, that can make studying and memorizing these drugs really difficult. That's why we're here. In this video, I'll give you an easy way to remember all of these drug names, their clinical uses, and side effects. So, what are we waiting for? Let's dive in. I was getting hungry, so I thought I'd grab a sandwich at my favorite local deli. Like most delis, these guys wrap the sandwich in tinfoil before toasting the sandwich in the fiery oven. Tell you what, doesn't tinfoil kind of remind you of TNF? You know, since TNF stands for tinfoil, right? Just kidding. Actually, TNF stands for Tumor Necrosis Factor, a signaling that is extremely important in causing inflammation in the body. This tinfoil here should help you remember that we are talking about TNF inhibitors, a class of drugs that work by blocking this exact molecule. There are 3 important drug names you should know, so let's keep moving through the rest of this deli. Speaking of delis, doesn't the word deli itself help you remember the drug name Adalimumab? You can even think of it as a Adalimumab if that helps. If you see Adalimumab on test day, come back to this deli to remember that Adalimumab is a TNF inhibitor. Looks like the oven in the deli got a bit too hot and nearly started a kitchen fire. Luckily, the one and only Captain USA came in to rescue the day. Like any preening superhero, the captain is proudly flexing his big biceps. By the way, the flexing should also help you remember Infliximab. Get it? Flexing for Infliximab? There's one more TNF inhibitor drug to know, so let's keep going. The captain just happened to be around while on vacation, and based on his appearance, it's obvious that he was just at the pool. His flexing is really just for showing off those killer tan lines. Use the tan here to help you remember the drug name Etanercept, because Etanercept has the word tan right inside, right? Now that we're able to recognize a TNF inhibitor when we see one, let's move on to talk about what these drugs actually do. You've probably noticed by now, but my tinfoil-wrapped sandwich has gone up in flames, starting a kitchen fire. That's why the captain came bursting in with a fire extinguisher to put out the flames. Here at Pixorize, we use a fire extinguisher to symbolize drugs with an anti-inflammatory effect. Just like this fire extinguisher puts out flames, anti-inflammatories put out or reduce inflammation in the body, you feel? By suppressing inflammation, these TNF inhibitors can be used to treat a variety of inflammatory autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, ulcerative colitis, and the like. Okay, there's one big side effect of taking these drugs you should know. So let's move on to the next symbol. Now, this wouldn't be the captain without his superhero shield, but it looks like it's getting pretty hot in this kitchen since even this shield is cracking from the heat. Let this broken shield remind you of the immunosuppression caused by TNF inhibitors. Let me unpack this symbol real quick. You see, the immune system is kind of like a shield. You know, since both shields and the immune system are used to protect the body. And since this shield is broken, remember that TNF inhibitors weaken the immune system, or the body's protection against infections. In formal terms, this is called immunosuppression. One of the dangers of having a weakened immune system is a high risk for infection. As such, patients should have their white blood cell count monitored, as rising white blood cells can indicate an infection. Related to this immunosuppression is one infection in particular that we want to be sure to steer clear of. So let's move on to our final symbol. I will admit, Captain America looks a little silly with his tan lines in that pool tube. By the way, the tube here is our recurring symbol for tuberculosis. Get it? Tube for tuberculosis. Tuberculosis, or TB reactivation, is a major danger in patients taking TNF inhibitors, since the bacteria can use the immunosuppression caused by these drugs to cause a severe infection. To prevent this, all patients should receive a baseline TB screen before beginning treatment, and yearly TB tests afterwards to make sure they do not have a TB infection. Just remember the tube, and it'll be easy to remember tuberculosis. Alright, that's all for this mnemonic. Let's recap. Tumor Necrosis Factor Inhibitors, or TNF inhibitors for short, include the drugs Adalimumab, Infliximab, and Etanercept. These drugs have potent anti-inflammatory properties that make them useful in treating inflammatory autoimmune conditions like rheumatoid arthritis and ulcerative colitis. TNF inhibitors cause immunosuppression, putting the patient at an increased risk for infection. In particular, patients taking these drugs are at a high risk of tuberculosis infections, so all patients should expect to receive a baseline TB test, as well as subsequent yearly screening tests. And now we're done with the TNF inhibitors. Think that sandwich is still good to eat? See you next time!
Thanks for watching. For more videos like this one, subscribe to our channel and check out our newest lessons. For more resources on this topic, including fact lists and interactive review images, click the image next to the More Here arrow. I'll see you next time.